Hello everyone, and welcome back to Crafted Creations. Today we're going to do a short celebration in tribute to Star Wars Episode 1, the Phantom Menace 25th anniversary. We're going to come back to these COMMTECH chips here towards the end of the video. First we're going to go ahead and open up this Padme Amidala from Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace, the ending of the Theed battle here. Be sure to, if you have a 3D printer or if you just want to admire some cool work, check out Lance Speeder Luke's Theed Palace diorama that he just put up on his Patreon page. I'm going to print that at some point for these figures to make a nice little Episode 1 display piece. But at first glance, this Padme is a pretty solid figure. A lot of the new articulation, except for butterfly joints, so we don't have that on this or the Anakin figure that we're going to be unboxing here in a moment. Do have some thigh swivel. It's got the deep cut elbows, got the pins in the shoulders. Pretty good movement. The likeness on the Padme is definitely improved from the Attack of the Clones version that we've gotten previously in the Black Series. Still not quite spot on with Natalie Portman, but this one that I got looks pretty good and it has pretty good paint apps as well. Now this figure also comes with alternate hands due to the different sizes of the blasters. The grappling hook does have a bigger hand so she can hold some of the bigger accessories, and then the small little blaster, she comes with one with a tighter grip there. Overall, really solid figure. Happy to have this one in the collection. Now we're going to take a quick look at this custom droideka that I built and painted. This is a 3D model kit from Skylu 3D Design. I'm a subscriber of his Patreon. He has some really awesome Black Series scale models and accessories that you can use to make customs. This one I did airbrush and then also used some of the Tamiya weathering powders to give it a slightly more metallic look. Overall, pretty nice custom. I think this might be slightly larger than the Hasbro one that was just recently released. I don't have that one yet, but I'm hoping to see a comparison between the two. Now let's go ahead and open up this Episode 1 Jake Lloyd Anakin Skywalker. This one I was very happy to find at a local store. Had to do a lot of calling around. I knew this figure was going to be tough to find. It just so happened to come across one not too far from the house. Very good likeness, great scale. I tossed him side by side the Omega. They're pretty similar in height. The custom young Boba Fett that I made out of the Omega body, he scales perfectly with that. Really good sculpting detail on here. The bands around the legs look really nice. Seen some videos of some weathering that's been done on this figure. I'm going to probably go ahead and do a fixing figures episode on here to show you how to dirty him up a little bit. It's a little clean on the paint apps there, but very, very cool. Skylu also has a 3D Watto that I'm going to be printing at some point, so be on the lookout for that. But here is a custom painted Darth Maul Bloodfin Speeder. Don't recall where the file for this one came. I believe this is also a Skylu 3D file. If not, this one must have come from Thingiverse. If I happen to dig this up, I will go ahead and adjust the credits and put a link to the files that I used here, so in case anyone's looking for those as well. This was one of the first 3D projects that I did, and also one of the first projects that I used my new airbrush on. There it is with the original Black Series Darth Maul and that very awkward molded plastic tunic there. And this one I've been hanging on to for a while. This was a Jar Jar that I found on clearance that I was going to use for a custom. Let's go ahead and open him up as well. Might as well put him alongside the Episode 1 gang here. He's got the Gungan shield and the Gungan spear. This one also has double ball joints on the articulation for the head and neck, similar to the Padme, so very good posability on this. There's There's Jar Jar holding the spear, neither of which accessories does he actually use in the Phantom Menace to my recollection, but they're cool to have on the shelf. Also, this figure has some of the best paint apps. The skin pattern on Jar Jar's arms look really, really cool. This is, I believe, one of the first deluxe releases, if not the first. Great detail on the eyes there as well. Overall, really solid figure. Happy to have these in the collection. Let's go ahead and take a look here at another custom. This one is a Skylu 3D design file as well. The Battle Droid Stap vehicle here. I used some crafting moss and a couple model train miniature shrubs to add to the detailing on that one. And next we're going to go ahead and unbox the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron vehicle, 25th anniversary. This is the Gungan submarine. Micro Galaxy Squadron vehicles are great for the price and for the scale. Obviously, they really don't make any vehicles for the Black Series, so you can use the Micro Galaxies in photography if you can do a little bit of deception there with the scale. Just put those in the background to make them look like they're farther away, and you can get some pretty cool effects. So that's kind of why I started collecting some of these vehicles, is we're not going to get any Black Series vehicles of this size, so I can sneakily arrange these in some photography to make a pretty nice looking shot and make it look like the vehicles in scale with the Black Series, using some depth perception tricks there. This vehicle also comes with a nice little stand, so it fits perfect on the shelf. You can have them floating up there. Overall, really, really cool design. Happy to have this in the collection. And now the fun part. I figured for the episode 1 anniversary, let's go ahead and play with some COMMTECH chips. Here we're going to go ahead and do Boss Nass, the ruler of the Gungans.
Maybe we shall be friends. We shall like the novel.
I found this COMMTECH reader at a toy show in Kane County. $5, wasn't sure if it worked. Here we got C-3PO, the partly completed protocol droid as he is listed on the status on the back.
My parts are showing. Oh my goodness. What do you mean naked? What do you mean naked? My parts are showing. Oh my goodness. Hello, I am C-3PO Human Cyborg Relations. How might I serve you? Hello, I am C-3PO Human Cyborg Relations. How might I serve you?
For $5, figured it was worth a shot. Toss some batteries in there and it works perfectly fine. Also got Padme Navarre here, as she's listed, but we know that's really Queen Amidala. Status is listed as handmaiden to the Queen.
These junk dealers must have a weakness of some kind. I've been trained in defense. I can take care of myself. You're a funny little boy. How do you know so much?
Yeah, there's a vintage toy shop not too far from my house that has these COMMTECH chips for $1. I figured I'd try them out and make a nice little video here. Here we've got Senator Palpatine, Naboo Senator, and member of the Galactic Senate. We know he's really Darth Sidious, though.
The Republic is not what it once was. The Senate is full of greedy, squabbling delegates. You see, Your Majesty, they will elect a new Chancellor.
Gotta love
The
that
Republic
accent.
is not what
Pretty
it
sure
once
most of the
was.
voices on here aren't the real actors. I think these are all just recorded for the chips. Here we've got Darth Maul, Sith Lord apprentice to Darth Sidious.
At last, we will have revenge. trace was correct, I will find them quickly, Master. At last, we will have
Pretty sure he has more speaking lines on this chip than he does in the movie.
If the trace was correct, I will find them quickly, Master.
Let's take a look here at Qui-Gon Jinn. His status, Jedi Master. Short and sweet.
I sense an unusual element of fear for something as trivial as this trade dispute. Mr. Stanhope, let's go. Battle droids. Each Federation types of
Now
towers.
for Obi-Wan Kenobi. His status, Jedi Apprentice.
Anakin will become a Jedi, I promise. Don't drop your guard. Do not underestimate the power of the Force. I am a Jedi. Prepare to die, Sith.
A few chips left here. Now let's look at the elusive Ki-Adi Mundi. Jedi Knight, member of the Jedi Council. Can't wait to get his Black Series figure.
The Force is strong with him. Impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium. I sense he will reveal himself again. The Force is strong with him.
Next we've got R2-D2. Next we have Captain Tarples. He is the commander of the Gungan Army.
Oh, okay, Shasha. You are going to the bosses. You have been big doo-doo this time. Your Honor, Queen Amidala from the Naboo. Hey, Yusa, stop it there. Oh, okay, Shasha. You are going to the bosses. You have been big doo-doo this time. Your Honor,
This one's just the
Queen
COMMTECH chip
Amidala from the
itself.
Naboo.
There's a couple preloaded sound effects on there. This one, we're going to go ahead and look at. That is the Battle Droid Commander.
Open fire!
Yes, sir. Take them to Camp 4.
Not even close to the right voice.
My troops are in position to begin searching the swamps. They will not stay hidden for long.
Open fire!
And finally, we're going to go ahead and do Anakin Skywalker. Young Naboo
Right,
Starfighter
R2.
pilot is
Let's
his
get
status
outta
here.
here. R2, give us some autopilot! You did it, R2! Take this! And this! Whoa! Right, R2, let's get out of here! R2, give us
COMMTECH
some
one just has some
autopilot!
random sound effects preloaded on there.
May the Force be with you.
Oh, Maxi Big, the
This was the one that came packaged with the COMMTECH. Just gives you
You will be
a little
Jedi,
sample
I
of
promise.
what's to come.
May the Force be with you.
Oh, Maxi Big, the Force.
And there you have it, folks. There is our Star Wars Episode 1 25th Anniversary Celebration video. Just wanted to go ahead and share some of these trinkets that I have here for you and some of the recent Star Wars Black Series and Micro Galaxy releases, as well as some customs that I'd never shown off on the channel before. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, stay crafty.